Hi everyone, Jason Grillo here from the Suncast team, here to introduce Jamie Wallace, an account executive from Solargraf, to talk about her company's exciting products. So here we are, Jamie.
Hi,
Pleasure to be
Jason.
here. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. It's a pleasure. Hi everybody. I'm an account executive with Solargraf, and today the goal is really just to show you guys how to be very innovative and to virtualize your business. And I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of our platform and show you the capabilities of it and how it could best benefit you guys. I'm not sure, Jason, did you want me to get started now with the screen sharing? Okay, so I'm going to get started here. But before we get started, I think we can all agree that, with the whole COVID-19 situation, it's been a little bit of an inconvenience for businesses. I did want to share with you how it can be almost a blessing in disguise, we could call it. I think that we all get caught up in our busy lives, and we don't really have the time to completely reevaluate the structure of our business. And this would really give you the time to find ways to really minimize your expenses, maximize your efficiency, and implement new changes into the structure of your business. So you can even use this time to prospect to your potential clients who have all this additional time on their hands and they just want to save on their utility bills. You can also use this time to build your pipeline and establish a really great solid cushion for when things get back to normal, because they will, of course. And by virtualizing your business, it will obviously add to your professionalism and help you stand out from the others. So I'm going to do a screen sharing here. And that way you will be able to see my platform. So over here, this is your Solargraf application. This is the first thing that you're going to see. This is your dashboard, and this is completely mobile friendly, guys. You can open this up on your cell phone. You can open it up on your tablet, your laptop. It's really up to you. The goal is to maximize efficiency. So even if you're at a dinner table with friends, you can pull out your cell phone and generate a proposal in under 5 minutes. So this dashboard serves as a simple CRM feature. It'll help you keep track of the company statistics, so the projects that you and your team has created, the quotes sent out to clients, and the quotes viewed by clients in real time. Now, with our software, you can view your proposals in real time as your clients are viewing them. Any proposal that you send out is completely web-based, so any modifications that you make on your end will modify on their end as well. So shifting panels, adding, removing certain materials, showing them different, the costs relating to installing it, the benefits. So this is really great for them and great for you as well. It's going to save you a lot on time and having to, send that proposal back and forth and only have a PDF version. So you would have a web-based version as well as a PDF version, which is always good and it looks good for your company. So through us, you can order your permit sets as well, if you would like to. If you're outsourcing them or you have an in-house engineer, that's no problem as well. It's always good to have a backup plan just in case you need to fall back on this. So we always encourage, with the whole COVID situation, to be able to self-generate your own leads completely remotely. And you're probably wondering how to do this, because nobody wants to be in front of each other, and it's just very challenging. So what we do is we always encourage you to find a street, maybe somewhere that you would like to prospect on, pinpoint a roof that would be ideal for solar installation. Once you pinpoint this roof, then you can do a reverse search through either Ekata or White Pages Pro. Even to check out the sun exposure on that roof, you can always go through Google Sunroof, and that will show you the shading and which house is really ideal for solar. Once you do that, then you'll get the client's name, number, and sometimes email if you're lucky, and then you can get that sent out, give them a call, let them know, how much solar would save them in their utility bills. So this is a great way to get your own leads and kind of not have competition from bot leads, and you are really the only people contacting them. So this is your company's activity. This is a live feed of everything that's going on and all the projects created, as well as your quotes viewed by your clients and the comments exchanged. So on our platform, you can exchange comments with your team, and you can use this as a form of communication and put little notes, make sure everybody's kept in the loop of all discussions with the client, or any additional bills or utility bills that you would like to collect. Now, over here on the left, this is your to-do list, and this is optional. You can include a project timeline on your proposal that you send out to your client. This will help keep you guys in the loop. It'll also help keep your clients in the loop of everything that's going on. And that way, in this project timeline, you're going to indicate a step-by-step process of what you guys do in your business. For example, a contract signature, a site assessment, installation and connection. This is completely customizable, so it doesn't have to say installation and connection, of course. You can put times here. You can set up certain maybe payment agreements that you would arrange with the client, like 20% on contract signature. It's really like a platform that's going to help save you on admin work. It'll help you put your time in other places and just keep everything nice and tidy and organized. You can even add little events here as well if you'd like. So this little menu bar up here, I'm going to open up to access either my projects, the leads, or your company settings, as well as your quote customization. Now with us, another really great benefit to really professionalizing your business is you will have your logo, you'd have your own photos, your fonts, your color themes, everything is customized and tailored to your company. And then support. I think support is really great. It's really important whenever you're trying to run a business to always have access to live support. You'll have a chat Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. You'll have many training videos, feedback. We always encourage it. We're always updating new features. And you will all have a account manager. A really great thing with Solargraf is that we do a full training for your team and each user on the account. So that'll save you some time there as well. Like I said, it's really all about maximizing efficiency and minimizing your expenses. So with this platform, like you see so far, we're kind of getting a one-stop shop for everything up into the installation and connection. Obviously, you would have to do that installation. So over here, this is where we would access all of our projects. And this is where the project management side of it comes in. You can filter by owner. Let's say we wanted to see how George has been doing. We can open these up and then see these are the new projects that George has created. These sent out ones seen and signed by clients. So this is all in real time. And then this big plus sign at the top right side, this is how we're going to generate a new address. So I'm going to plug something in here. And then I'm going to press create project. So we're going to pick whether it's a residential or commercial property. This is important because in order to make your life easier, again, we always update our incentives in the system. And if you pick commercial, of course, it's going to give you those available commercial incentives in the area. So we are partnered also with Genability. So this is how we're going to automate those utility rates. And we're going to input a 1-month bill, either in kilowatt or dollar amount. This will make it a lot faster for you guys. That way you can, again, maximize your time. So this is the utility companies listed in the area, and these are our tariffs. So within your subscription with us, you will have access to EagleView, Nearmap, Google, and Bing. It's sometimes, it can be an additional cost. With us, it's included. And then if you want to zoom in or out of your project, and a lot of us are working with new developers or maybe new constructions, or we wanted to use our own drone imagery, you could just upload it here and it would appear here. I'm going to press create project. And this is where I'm going to draw out my array. So this will save you guys the time of having to go on the roof. You won't have to do that. Everything's done here. You'll have your measurements. And then the system will auto-populate the amount of panels that will fit within the surface. Now, these are all the panels that we have in our demonstration account, but all of the ones that you are working with, we're going to put all these materials in with you. We do a full onboarding process, guys. We do a full tailoring of your account. We put in your materials. We help you with your financing options, pricing table, you name it. We really want to make this time as stress-free as possible and make sure that this transition is really smooth. This is, like I said, a really great time to, reevaluate the structure of the business and really make sure that we are maximizing our efficiency. So then we're going to pick flush roof. You can either do flat roof or ground mounts as well for commercial, for example. We have the orientation here. And then we, over here with our next baseline, this is our azimuth. So this is the direction that the panels are facing. We can just click here and it will keep readjusting our offset at the top left side. Not sure if you've noticed, but it keeps adjusting our offset as well as the size of the system and the direction that we're facing. So this is our shading percentage. You can put in manually, but no worries. We have a shading analysis as well. So that will automate the shading percentage. Now we're gonna put in our dimensions here if we have any fire offsets, and then pick our roofing material. Now, like I said, guys, these permits, you can order them through us as well. By ordering a permit through us, it's important to pick your roofing material because all of this information will be defaulted into that permit application. I do encourage you guys, if you have any questions, just write them in the comment box, or at the end, we'll always answer some questions. We don't want this to get a little bit too much for you guys. And then we're gonna highlight our panels. We can shift them around. And at this step, we can remove certain panels if there are obstructions on the roof. And we can add them, remove them, rotate them if you don't like the way that it's auto-populating the panels. So this is, I'm sure you guys can see the benefit, you know, because you can't see people. Right now, this is all web-based, and next step, I'm going to do the shading analysis. So we're partnered with Google Sunroof. You will get this automated shading analysis, and you won't have to do all those additional steps. This will give you your monthly solar access, and then I'm going to press save. So at this step, guys, we're going to open up our proposal. You'll be able to put in the client's information. You can manually put in that price per watt if you'd like. If not, as we tailor your account, we're going to put a custom table for you. That way, you know, and you don't have to be a designer. You don't have to be an engineer to utilize the tool. You can onboard new sales reps, and it's very easy for them to learn this tool. So we're going to put in, let's say, our general information, put in that client's name. We can even put in their email here at the bottom and get that sent out to the client. You'll be able to view in real time what time with the date that the client had opened up the proposal, whether they had signed it or not. And then this is our pricing table. So we have a 575. We can remove the price per watt on the proposal. And a lot of us have companies, like we have roofing companies. We charge additional fees like generators, battery systems. This is set up as default cost that we have in here. We can delete it, or we can manually add in our own. We can even put energy saving products, guys. Like this is a reduction in energy consumption, 5% monthly of our energy use. And then it will show it in our charts. And this is really, as I'm making these modifications, even if I had already sent this out to the client, it doesn't matter because these adjustments are still going to be made. If the client gives me a call and says, you know what, I really don't want that battery system in, like, can we change around these panels? You can do that all in real time. You don't have to take time out of your day and generate a new proposal and resend that out. It's just such headaches these days. And then if you wanted to put in those 12-month bills, you could do that here. You'd have your logo, your photo that you choose, the fonts, the colors, everything's customizable. This is completely interactive as well. Your client will be able to check out the cash options, the loan options, whatever loan companies you guys are working with, the client will be able to toggle between the different options, check out the interest rates, the loan terms, and see which one best suits them. You can show them their yearly, monthly, and hourly access, as well as the production and the usage, as well as their estimated savings. So it's always good to know how much you're going to save after 5 years of installing the system. This is how much you would save at the end of the year, for example. And this is really your bread and butter. This is where you guys are going to make your sales. This is where you'll be able to model all of your numbers that you've put in, as well as your battery. If you had a battery in here, it would show you month to month how much was used from the battery, as well as at the end of the year. Our yearly breakdown overview. And I mean, even guys, if you feel like there's an area that you really didn't feel was necessary on the proposal and you wanted to remove it, no problem. We're going to open up this bar here on the left, And then we're just going to remove that section. We have a material section here. If we wanted to shift that around, we could change the order of it. If not, we can just delete it like so by removing that material section. So this is our overview. Clients love to know, the environmental impact of it, how many trees have been planted, vehicles off the road, and barrels of gas not consumed. And this is how it would look in the eyes of their neighbors. So this is a really great diagram to show them. And then this is that material section that we had removed previously. And it's just as simple as a click. Now we have our pricing section. So this is our base price. We have that roofing installation that we put in here. Any incentives that you have here, you would be able to list. You can open up those incentive details with your client. Open up the incentive website directly, read about it with them. A lot of people aren't aware of these incentives. They don't know how much money they could save. This is just a really fast and effective way of generating that proposal for them and closing the deal as soon as possible. I mean, what we want to do is we want to have as many projects in the pipeline as possible, so that way you guys can close those deals and make more money. Even during the COVID situation, you guys can still utilize this time to send out these proposals, get this cushion created for when everything gets up and running. So this is that project timeline. We can adjust it. We can remove certain steps. We can add certain steps. And this will notify your client by text message and email as you're marking off these steps as complete. It'll say, for example, this site assessment has been complete. Next step we have is permits and applications. You can set up your little payment structures here, include the dates with your clients, change the order, and it helps keep you guys organized. It helps keep your client in the loop of everything that's going on. Everybody likes to know when you guys are going to pass by. And even if you make a modification later on, like with the whole COVID situation, and let's say on the 25th, you can only pass by on the 3rd, we can make that modification and it'll update with your client. So here you can upload as many terms as you'd like for the client to agree to by checking off these boxes and reading about your terms and conditions of your contract. So this is where we would upload them. And we would do that tailoring with you. Solargraf, we really just want to smooth this process over for you and make this as stress-free as possible. So they can save this as a PDF and then open up their Manage Project page. Now this is a page just for you and your crew. You can leave notes here. Let's say you forgot to pick up those utility bills or you wanted to ask the question certain things. This will help keep everybody in the loop. And you want to keep everything nice and organized. Upload your project files here. You can share certain files with your clients if you'd like, and then that would be attached at the bottom of the proposal. The really great thing that we're working on, you guys are probably wondering, how are we going to do that virtual site assessment? What Solargraf is doing is we're working on a completely virtual site assessment, kind of like a survey that you would send out attached to your proposal. And this will allow your client to be more interactive and hands-on with the installation process. They'll be able to generate those pictures for you, take pictures of the main service panel. This will really make your guys' life a lot easier, and you'll be able to get all your information remotely. So if you want to order those permit sets, you would just click it here. And if you want to share that shading analysis with your client, you could do that here as well. So it's really simple, guys, really easy. I think now we have some time to go through some questions here. If we would like, one moment. Okay. So we have, the tilt angle of the panels. So the pitch of the roof, guys, you can adjust that as much as you'd like. As you can see, we had an 18-degree pitch on that roof. You would be able to customize that or default that to a pitch that you would have. Right now, we don't automate that, but I know that we are working on that. Any more? When it comes to pricing, guys, and subscription, we start at as low as $159 per month. And we are also pushing a really great promotion. You guys are getting 30% off. We're also doing a 2-for-1 for permitting. So this is really great for you guys to try it out, see if you like it, and then utilize that process to the best of your abilities. Now, by having this permit set, it's always good to have that backup plan. Like I said, even if you guys aren't going to utilize it. All right, so I don't see any questions here. So the training is completely unlimited. You guys don't have to pay per training. You'll have access to a training link if you'd like. And like I said, a full support system. If you guys feel like, let's say a month down the line or 2 months down the line, you guys needed to be trained some more, or even 10 times in a month, we do really as many trainings as you need, no additional cost. And it's really good to not only have a PDF version of the proposal, because I mean, when you guys have only a PDF version of the proposal, I mean, it's not very interactive. And the point to really virtualizing our business is to have that client hands-on and more intrigued and interested, and to, you know, make it more of a fun process. Like I said, guys, it's a really great time to reevaluate our businesses. It's, you know, it is a almost like a not very good time right now for our businesses, but we can really use this time and look at the positive side of things, and use all this extra time that we have on our hands, and like I said, restructure the business. All right. So if you guys have any questions, I really encourage you guys to put it in the live comments section, and that way we can answer those for you. If not, we really encourage you guys to go over to our link. We're gonna have a link attached, and you will also get an email sent out to you. That way you guys can book a demonstration with a account executive. They can answer any questions that you have on hand, and show you what pricing would be best for you guys, and how to fully customize the account to your company. So we are covered all over North America. We do all across the US. We do Canada as well. We cover everywhere all over the States. And you will have this on. We also we cover Puerto Rico too. I just got a question in here. Yes, we cover Puerto Rico as well. Even New York. And you know, it saves you guys also by doing the shading analysis. You guys you won't have the you won't have to put in the extra money of having like a Pathfinder or a Suneye. You guys will just be able to utilize that tool and have everything through one platform, as well as like a means of communication for you and your team, by getting those automated notifications out to your clients. And that is all, guys. Jason, did you want to take over here maybe, or any questions that anybody would have? Maybe I don't see them here, and then we can wrap it up, because I'm sure everybody has things to get back to.
Sure. And I'm in the show. So thank you, Jamie, for all this. This is very, very helpful. And it looks like a very powerful tool that can spur sales for solar installations. And looking forward to hearing more about Solargraf's development in your markets. So great. Before we, before,
Sorry.
and before we get off, I just want to say thanks to Jamie and to the Solargraf team. And also mention our main sponsors, SunGrow and Radiant REIT, our track sponsor, and remind people to register to be eligible for giveaways affiliated with today's various sessions. And also, finally, just keep in mind you can join the keep up the conversation that we're asked by joining us in our private Facebook group called the Clean Energy Guild. It's our online community of clean energy professionals to help you in your professional and business growth. So
yeah, and I'd be more than happy to answer any additional questions if anybody wanted to reach out directly to me through LinkedIn. I mean, we're here to help. We're here to help maximize your effectivity of your business. And if you guys, needed help or you guys are struggling in certain points, I can definitely help you guys out there and see how we could maybe use our software and help you guys out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great. So thank you all for joining us, and feel free to reach out, as Jamie mentioned, to Solargraf, and note the at the bottom to look to reach out to them if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and we'll take it from there.
Great. Thank you, Jason.
Everyone.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.